again. Now, I want you to understand, I started DawnDares2Dream because I wanted to relay my message and my heart and my feelings across to whomever would listen. It can be difficult getting your closest family and friends to understand the way that you believe and when you try to express it and share it. So this was like my backdoor way into letting everybody know. Now I may have lost some viewers as a result of that because they don't agree. And that's fine. I am definitely a proponent of everyone having their own thoughts, their own process, their own mindset that works for them. Your religion works for you, you keep that. No one's telling you to get rid of that. Whatever it is that works for you, continue to use it. I'm just saying that sprinkle some of this other information on it, this personal development information that I'm providing you, and see where your life takes you and how you take off personally. Get out. But always remember, we are in control of how we see our environment. I don't care what everyone says it looks like or everyone says it is. We are in control of how we choose to perceive the environment. Hey dreamers, welcome back. And thank you for all the newbies who stopped by DawnDares2Dream today to see what we're all about. Well, as you know, it's Thanksgiving week. It's Thanksgiving week. And I'm actually going to make a turkey brine today. But Cyborg 2010 is here because I want to know, what are you looking forward to eating for Thanksgiving?
Oh, what I want to eat is turkey, ham, pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, pizza on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And
what else?
macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese? Yeah, you like my homemade macaroni and cheese?
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't hardly ever make it, do I?
Yes, because you never think of it.
Yeah, I never make it, guys. I make it definitely on Thanksgiving and maybe on Christmas as well. Well, thank you for stopping by and letting us know what you want to have for Thanksgiving. Okay. But today I am going to prepare that brine for the turkey that you said you wanted.
Yes.
All right, see you later,
Okay.
So, guys, I don't know if you make a brine for your turkey. If you don't, you definitely want to start making a brine for your turkey. The brine is the best thing that you can do for your turkey. It helps to make it nice and moist and juicy. And you'll be wondering, why does this turkey taste so good? It's the brine. So let me tell you what's going to go in this brine. The brine is really, really simple. For the herbs, we are going to have rosemary, and all the herbs are fresh, sage, and we're going to add in bay leaves. And we're going to do garlic. We're going to smash some garlic up. This is 1 cup of kosher salt, and we're going to add in some whole black peppercorns, and we're going to do the whole orange and lemon. We're going to shave the peel off, and we're going to place the orange and the lemon in the brine as well. And that's everything that we're going to put in this brine. Now, this is the brine that I looked up today, to be honest with you, that I thought I really liked. Now, you can go straight and Google turkey brine. You can look up recipes. You will find many different recipes that are going to talk about the different types of brine. They have brines for if you're going to smoke your turkey, if you're going to fry your turkey, if you're going to roast your turkey. And so the different ingredients are going to help to enhance the flavors of the way that you want to prepare your turkey. So take a look, do it. You can even still brine your turkey now. That is why I did this video. I did a rush on it. I did the video today and I uploaded it today because I wanted you to see how simple it is to make the brine. And I'm actually not going to submerge my turkey in the brine until tomorrow because you want to have it like overnight. So actually, I'm not even going to put in the brine tomorrow, to be honest. I just thought about that. Today's Monday. I'm going to brine my turkey on Wednesday night because I'm going to roast my turkey on Thursday morning. But I'm going to go ahead because it doesn't hurt me to make the brine now and then refrigerate it and then put the turkey in the brine 2 days from now. I'm going to tell you, if you've never brined your turkey before, you're going to be amazed at how much of a difference this makes because the citrus tenderizes your turkey, and then the salt helps to moisturize your turkey, and then the herbs help to season your turkey. I'm telling you, you gotta brine your turkey. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with preparing this brine. Typically on Thanksgiving, we tend to talk about and focus on being thankful and being grateful. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that is something that you need to be every single day of your life. The more grateful you are for your life, the more thankful you are the things that you have in your life, the more you're going to attract the things that you want in your life. It's almost like God, the law of attraction, however you want to look at it, is looking for us to be appreciative of what we have now. Because if we are ungrateful with our current circumstances, why does he want to bless us with anything else? And if we are expressing ungratefulness, the law of attraction also isn't going to work for us, because we're working and living from a negative space. Being grateful and being thankful is living from a positive space. And remember, we want to activate the law of attraction positively in our lives. So we want to live in a space of being grateful. And I know that some of us are having some really hard times right now, but I tell you this, if you can focus on the smallest things to be grateful for, you will be blessed. You will live a life of abundance. You will attract that abundance in your life. So you have to change your mindset. You know, I'm always talking about that mindset. You have to change your mindset and make it more of a grateful, thankful one. Now, today's video to me is not all about thankfulness. I really wanted to kind of highlight what I've done this year with DawnDares2Dream. I kind of started out a little random with just personal development, different personal development videos over the years. Since I think I started this in about April, maybe, I think. So from April till, I'm going to say about June, I kind of was random with my videos. Then I kind of switched, and I switched over into talking about living life offensively. And I know that's like a concept that a lot of people are not familiar with, but it's really about empowering yourself to live the life that you choose to live. Now, I took that concept and I threw it out here at you guys, and I know you were like, what? Living life offensively? But I'm telling you, if you've been following me all this time up until now, you want to go back and look at that playlist. You will see it in a different light today. Then I switched on over and I started talking about our vision, because all of us have purpose in our lives, but our vision tells us how to live our purpose. So I did a whole series on that as well. Go back and take a look at that. Then I moved on over to speaking to you about the law of attraction and how we use it naturally, and showing you how to use the law of attraction action guide that I have. Now, if you have not received that action guide, what I need you to do is go to my website. You can click on it. It's in the description for this post. Click on that and then go to my website. The subscribe is going to pop up. It's going to say, you want to subscribe. Do you want to subscribe? It's going to pop up on my website. And if it doesn't pop up, it's at the top of my website. You're going to go there, and I want you to subscribe with your name and your email address, and you will receive the Law of Attraction Action Guide. Now, I want you to read that guide. It's about 30 pages long, but I also want you to watch the series that I have on the Law of Attraction Action Guide. That's in the playlist section of my channel. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the time to do so. If you go down here somewhere, there is a red rectangular button. It says subscribe. Click on that, and that way you will be subscribed to my channel, and you will be able to see when I am posting new content here to YouTube. So today, I wanted to share making a brine, because I know a lot of people have not made a brine, and it's like the best thing that you can do for yourself and for your family and for that turkey, because you know, turkey can be dry. All through my childhood, I hated turkey. I was like, why do we have to eat this thing? It's so dry. It doesn't have any flavor. Where's the seasoning? The brine will bring the flavor. It'll bring the spice. It'll bring the seasoning. It'll bring the juiciness that you need. Your family's gonna go, wow, what did you do to this turkey? Now, if you're nice like me, you will share and say, I brined the turkey. This is how you do it. Google, or here's the recipe that I use. Now, this year I'm using a different recipe than I usually do. I usually get the acid in my brine through apple cider vinegar. But that can kind of leave kind of sour taste to your turkey. So I decided to find a recipe this year that provided the acid without that sourness, and that is through fruit. So that's why we're doing that today. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to just rough chop our rosemary. Now, this actual recipe did not call for rosemary. It called for only the sage, but I decided I'm going to use the rosemary and the bay leaf as well. So we're going to take this and we're going to put this in this bowl. This is our brine bowl here, where we're going to combine all of our ingredients. So then we're going to take the bay leaves and we're going to put them whole. Now, of course, I'm adding more herbs than the recipe calls for. It said 2 bay leaves. I'm using 4. I like my flavor to be intense. And it does call for a cup of sage. So I just bought like a big old container of sage today, and that's what I'm using. So we're going to drop that in there as well. Now, you can bag up your herbs in one of those nice little net bags if you choose to, and stick it in the water. I just dump everything in there. That's how I do it. But that way your herbs will be single and solitary, and they won't be like stuck to your turkey and that kind of thing, if that's what you choose. Now, as far as the citrus is concerned, what we're going to do is we're going to peel the citrus, and then you can reserve the peel and use this as a part of your stuffing to flavor the inside of your turkey if you choose. Now, we don't want to take away the white rind part of the fruit. We want to make sure that that's intact, because that's going to help counterbalance the salt, because it has the bitterness of the skin. So you want to make sure that you keep that. And we are just literally just taking off the skin. Now, I stopped with telling you that I did the Law of Attraction Action Guide. I stopped there. That was the last series that I did. And then after that, I did a series on my bipolar journey. Now, I didn't give you everything in the bipolar journey. I just started it off. I gave you about 8 or 9 episodes of that to kind of share what it's like to be a mentally ill person, but more from the perspective of when you're first diagnosed, because that is the hardest and the toughest time. So I shared a lot of that so that you could understand where I was coming from, how I'm living, and understand why the law of attraction means so much to me. So we're going to drop that in there as well. And that is why I shared that information. I wanted you to kind of get a well-rounded view of who it is that I am and what my struggles have been over time. And so that you could kind of grasp, well, if she's living and thriving the way that she is with the obstacles that she's had to overcome and continue to deal with on a daily basis, then I can do it too. I just wanted you to know that I go through things, but it doesn't mean that I can't win. I'm here to win in life just like everybody else is. And I decided to start this channel and to start DawnDares2Dream in general to share my experiences with others and to inspire and motivate them to say, let me keep moving forward. I can conquer this. I can do it. Because lots of times the people in our lives may not be encouraging us because they do not understand and know what it is that we're going through on a daily basis. I will tell you, my family and friends don't know everything that I go through. That's because I don't share, I don't tell them. Because I am not trying to worry other people with my woes, because I know I'm going to be okay. I know that I'm going to conquer them. So I don't need to cry on your shoulder like every day with everything that I am going through. So that being said, so I talked about the bipolar series, and actually this week I began to do a series that spoke about pandemic life. So that information is out here as well, and the stressors that come with living during this time. Now, soon I am going to transition my channel to talk more about my base and my core and what has gotten me to where I am. And that really comes from my acronym that I keep talking about: mindset, belief, action. MBA. I believe that you have to work on your mindset. You have to have the proper mindset in order to achieve your dreams, in order to achieve your goals. And we have to work at that. And I've been working on my mindset for over 20 years. And I did all these other series and I presented that information to you. And I realized that I did not share where it came from. What's the base of it? Where did I really begin? Where did I really start? And to be honest with you, it wasn't the law of attraction. It was my mindset. I've been working on my mindset since I was in high school. Whoa. So that might be over 20 years. But I've been working on it. And it's brought me to where I am today. So I didn't start with the law of attraction. I started with belief in myself, belief in my people. And when I mean my people, I mean Black Americans who are a product of descendants of slaves. And how can we be successful in America with all the racism, with all the obstacles that we encounter? That was my base. I read a lot about that, and it empowered me. It changed my mindset. I actually read those books, and instead of being angry and feeling like, what is this place, America? I came out of that knowledge saying, I can do this. I can be successful. I can conquer, I can achieve, because my ancestors have. They survived a lot and went through a lot for me to get to where I am. And that means that now it's my turn to take the baton and move forward and show other Black boys and girls that they can be successful in today's time as well. So I'm almost done with these oranges. It's like the orange forever because I did not want to peel off the whites. I was trying to be pretty careful. I also I have the pot back there on the stove where you see all the smoke coming from. I put that on the stove because I want to get the water going. And once the water starts going, I am going to add in the salt and then the peppercorns because I want the salt to dissolve in the water. So now we're gonna do these lemons, which should be a lot faster. And we're gonna have this, and all of this is the brine. You see how simple the brine is? It really isn't that hard. You just have to make sure that you have the components in your pantry. And if you don't already have them, like I checked today, I was like, man, I don't have what I need. Let me go ahead and purchase them. And there are tons of brine recipes. So it depends on the flavor profile of your turkey, the brine that you would use. Now, I use a lot of sage on my turkey in general. So I like the brine that comes with sage. Now, that may not be your thing, so don't do it. Don't do the sage. That's why also, I have the rosemary and I have the bay leaves. So if there's another herb that you use on your turkey that's predominant, then you can just use that fresh herb in your brine. To get back to the mindset, belief, action, I've currently been working on another action guide, but it's about mindset, belief, and action. And I'm taking my time with it and I'm not rushing it because I really want to explain and describe what it is that I've done to come to the mindset that I've had and how you can do the same for yourself. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to have the mindset that I had for success. But what I am saying is whatever it is that you want to do, you have to train your mind first before you ever take action, before you ever believe. Your mind needs to be focused on the thing that you are going to accomplish. So whatever you see yourself having or doing in your future, you have to really focus and tune your radio station to that thought, to whatever the process is to get there. And the more you think about it and the more you concentrate on it, the more you focus on it, what will happen is you'll begin to believe that it's possible for you to have that thing. And once you really believe, and I talk about in this manual, because I've started writing it, I'm just kind of editing it right now. You want to examine all of your beliefs, why you believe the way that you do. Did you have a good upbringing? Were your parents very loving and caring, and you just openly took on their religious beliefs? Great. It's wonderful that you had that type of upbringing. But the question is that working for you? Are the beliefs that you took on from your family, are they working? Do you believe that you can live the life that you want to with that belief system? Now, some people may think that I'm saying change your belief system. That's not what I'm saying. You believe the way that you do for a reason. You chose to believe that way because it was instinctual to you. It resonated with you. And if you're an adult and you still believe that way, you believe that way for a reason. So I'm saying examine what you believe, and you need to make sure that the belief system that you have is working for you. And if it's not working for you, question why isn't it? And if it's not working for you, it's not because the belief system is off. It's because we're off. We have been through things in our lives that tell us certain things about ourselves to make us not believe that this spiritual practice or this religion is going to work for us, because we are unworthy. Because what I need you to realize is we're all worthy. We are worthy. No matter what we've done in our past, no matter what has happened, no matter who our family is, no matter our ancestry, you get where I'm coming from? You are still worthy. The question is, why don't you believe that? That's what I mean when I talk about going back and examining your belief system. But we're going to get into that all in this action guide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you activities to work on so that you can work through why you are not excelling in your spiritual practice or your religion. Why are you living in a place of lack? So I'm almost done with this lemon. Praise the Lord. I'm almost done. It is so hard now. If you had a peeler, I don't have a peeler, you would use that. That would probably make this a little bit easier for you. I believe this is a paring knife that I have, and it should be pretty easy. But because I'm trying to make sure that I keep the rind in there, the white bitter part, it's a little bit harder, because if I was just cutting through the flesh, it would be a lot simpler. But I'm almost done here. We're going to take this. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add in garlic. I'm not going to mince the garlic or anything like that. I'm actually going to just smash the garlic. And you need about 5 cloves, the recipe calls for. Now this recipe that I'm doing, it's for a 12 to 20 pound turkey. And of course my turkey really isn't 12 pounds, it's like 11 and a half. And I'm so glad I got it today. I feel like it was the law of attraction at work for me, because I went to Whole Foods today to actually get my turkey. And when I got there, they didn't have that many, and they were all huge. They were all 20 pounds or more. So I didn't get upset. I said, I guess I'm going to have a bigger turkey this year. I know we don't need a bigger turkey, but I guess that's what I'm going to have. So I picked the turkey up, put it in my cart, and then I proceeded to get all the veggies that I needed. And then after I was finished with my veggies, I was walking back past the bins where they had the turkeys, and they were refilling it. And guess what? I found my 11 and a half pound turkey, and I put that 19 pound turkey back. But I took it because I was thinking that, oh my God, they're running out of turkeys. I better get this turkey. I guess that's their little sales ploy, to be honest, to make you believe that there aren't any more, so that way you'll just go ahead and purchase. So it sounds like that water is boiling back there. So I am going to peel the garlic here, and then I'm going to place all of this, including the salt and the peppercorns, in the pot and just let it boil for maybe about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to let it cool. And then I'm going to just wait until Wednesday night, and I'm going to place my turkey in the brine solution so that it can brine overnight. That's my guinea pig down there. If you've never watched him, watched my videos before, but that's my guinea pig. And when I'm cutting up, smashing stuff, peeling things, he can smell it, and he likes like raw vegetables. So he's like, where is mine, Missy? But I will feed him when I'm complete with the video. So I hope you see how simple and easy this was. Like literally, we are done with the brine mixture. I am now going to take everything and put it in that pot. Now, this mixture calls for 4 quarts of water, but you don't need to start with that. Start with about 1 quart of water. I'll put that in there so that it can melt. Put the peppercorns, let that mix together, come to a boil again. Then I will add in the veggies with 1 more quart of water and let that come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, I'll turn it down so that it can cool off. And then when I'm going to add my turkey into the brine on Wednesday night, I'm going to add in the other 2 quarts of water and then submerge my turkey. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the salt and the peppercorns right now. So we're going to let that come to a boil. And then, like I said, I'm going to add in my veggies. So I just want to end this video with saying that I appreciate all of my subscribers, everybody who's been along for the ride with me. It's been nice. It's been fun. At first, it was frightening for me to start this YouTube channel and to really share my beliefs with my family, my friends. I didn't know how people were going to receive my message, but I'm grateful and thankful that I moved forward anyway, because I believe all of our voices need to be heard. There's someone who needs to hear your story. Like there are people who need to hear my story. There are people who need to hear your story as well. So don't be shy. You need to open up and share, because who you are can be a blessing to your friends, your family, and just to that stranger that you may meet. So I thank you guys for hanging out. And remember, this is a very, very simple brine. I am going to add the veggies in once the water comes to a boil again. And then I'm going to add in another quart of water. I'm going to let it cool. And I'm going to refrigerate it until the night before Thanksgiving, when I'm going to actually brine my turkey. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. There's a share button down here. Remember to share for your social media, family, and friends. Also, leave me a comment if you have any questions about the brine or about my message or the mindset, belief, action that's coming out. I can't wait to release that manual to you guys. It also will be free of charge, just like the Law of Attraction Action Guide. So remember, you can go to my website. Click the link in the description for this video. You can go straight there and you can subscribe and receive your free action guide for the Law of Attraction. And when the Mindset, Belief, Action Guide is ready, you'll do the same. My face is going to be up here in a circle, so if you have not subscribed, click on my face, select the gray bell, select all, and that way you will be subscribed to my channel and notified to all the new content that I place up here to YouTube. And I have had a blast tonight. And I believe what I'm going to do is, I've been doing these Pandemic Life videos this week, so I'm going to put that playlist up here so that you can see that. It's Pandemic Life, and then the other playlist isn't Pandemic Life, it is Fun with My Family during the pandemic, so you can see some of the outings and things that we have done. So thanks again. Have a great day, dreamers.